Excellent, guys. Howdy, y'all. How's everything going for y'all today? So we're gonna be going over the new COPPA YouTube issue. Okay, this is COPPA YouTube issue. There's a lot of issues going on around it, but before we can even look into that now, y'all, we're gonna have to look up, get you familiar with the law of COPPA. Okay, let's go ahead and get you familiar with that. So we're gonna do what it stands for to start off. What it stands for will be the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. With that being said, that gives you a little what it stands for. So here we're going to read a little bit about it. Congress initiated the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act in 1998. COPPA required the Federal Trade Commission to issue and enforce regulations concerning children's online privacy. The Commission's original COPPA rule became effective on April 21, 2000. The Commission issued an amending rule in December 19, 2012. Amended rule took effect on July 1st, 2013. The primary goal of COPPA is to place parents in control over the information is collected from their young children online. The rule was designed to protect children under the age of 13 while accounting for the dynamic nature of the internet. The rule applies to operators of commercial websites and online services, including mobile apps directed to children under 13 that collect, use, or disclose personal information from children, and operators of general audience websites or online services which actual knowledge that they are collecting, using, or disclosing personal information from children under 13. The rule also applies to websites or online services that have actual knowledge that they are collecting personal information directly from the users, or other websites or online services directed to children. Operators conferred by the rule must post a clear, comprehensive online privacy policy describing the information practices for personal information collected for children online, provide direct notice to parents, and obtain verified parent consent, limited expectations before collecting personal information online from children. The rule applies to operators of commercial business, online services, including mobile apps directed to young children under the age of 13. User disclose personal information from the children. It also applies to operators of general audience websites, online services, actual knowledge that they are collecting, using, disclosing personal information from the children under 13. The rule also applies to online services that the actual knowledge that they are collecting personal information directly from users or other websites or other online services directed to children. Oh yeah, guys. So I know that to you that might not seem an importance to you that this law may not be effective to you. Well, it's going to hurt a lot of YouTube channels, and we're going to see YouTube change over the while. I also would like to point out that this series about this issue is going to be continuing on the PC channel. So we just want to get started on this channel right now. So I'm going to show a few clips here from my lawyer buddy. He has some good content on his channel. I'm going to leave his link in the description. If you want to watch some of this, I'm going to post a few clips, but if you want to watch the whole thing, click on the link in the description. He's going to explain how it's going to hurt different channels and kind of explain more in depth
and
about
the
the law.
spin is the simple and hard truth. And that is, as of January 1st, 2020, thousands of YouTube channels are gone. And creator, I hate to say this, but yours may be one of them. Let's hit this. I'm Ian Corzine, your social media lawyer. On this channel, I give you my thoughts and sometimes advice on all things social media. Today, we're talking about a story that involves four main characters. That is, there are kids out there who love YouTube. They love to watch fun shows on YouTube. There are creators out there who just want to give great programming to kids and earn a living at the same time. There is YouTube, who also wants to offer a platform for kids to get entertainment. However, they also need to make money, so they have to sell ads. And then there is the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, the government agency whose sole job is to protect US citizens from unfair, fraudulent, and inappropriate practices in commerce. The relationship between these four groups of people imploded in April of 2018. We're going to get to that, but first, you need some background. In 1998, the FTC adopted a new law called the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, or COPPA. The purpose of this law was simple. They didn't want children, who are defined as being under 13 years of age, to be able to give their personal information away, their name, their address, their phone number, put it on the internet, and then be subject to potential bad people and predators. The law was straightforward. Online services and social media platforms could not collect kids' personal information.
Going into effect, YouTube has some new rules going into effect January 2020. And let me tell you, if you don't think this is going to affect you, I think you're wrong. I truly do. I think it's going to affect especially everybody in the Lego community in some way or another. But not only the Lego community, toys in general, family-friendly videos in general are going to be hit hard by this. So just briefly, there's videos out there. YouTube put out their own video about the new rules. You can go watch it, but I'll talk a little bit about it for you right now. Basically, the YouTube got fined for tracking children online, showing them specific personalized ads from their cookies, which is their search histories and different things like that. They got fined and lost the lawsuit for about 100
to this. So I'm getting ready right now to go meet with some of the staff of Senator Hawley. He's currently proposing a bill that you can't share or recommend any videos that feature minors. You think of the implications of that. Any videos that have anyone 18 and younger can't be recommended. That would obviously have a lot of implications on the monetization and the structure.
Now, isn't that crazy? Isn't that insanity? Now, I'm not here to blame that senator. He's just uneducated and uninformed. And it's going to take all of us really just standing up and using our voice to explain how this is going to affect not only our personal lives, but also us, that want to watch content like this on YouTube. I really appreciate Jeremy, and I'm grateful for
news to bring up here. So I wasn't planning on bringing this up for this video, but while I was doing research for this video, I found this out. On December 10th, they're going to be removing channels that do not bring the platform money. So meaning small channels that don't bring a lot of money to the ad campaign or stuff that they don't feel contribute to their image, they will cut you. They are getting ready for the new COPPA sweep, and this will affect all small channels and channels that are not represented or big. So if you have a small channel, I would recommend you pay attention to the rest of this video, because I just found this out about like 2 seconds ago while making this video. So this is something important that we need to pay attention to. So I have a few video clips I took from YouTube, which I will also have in the link in the description for you to verify what I'm discussing in this video. And I'm concerned about it. I know a lot of people are concerned about it. The information I just found, it is going crazy. I bet you YouTube's going to become a subscription service soon. But here you go. Here's some clips to check out.
emails and DMs of people that get falsely accused that their content's this certain way, and the bots and the automated system really thinks it's that way, and they have no recourse. Okay, so jumping back into the terms of service, I want to talk about what your content means for you and also YouTube. Now, when you upload content, what happens to that? Well, by providing content to the service, you grant YouTube a worldwide, non-exclusive, royalty-free, sub-licensable, and transferable license to use content. So basically, when we upload a video to YouTube, yes, we have our rights. We give YouTube licensing rights to be able to use and distribute how they want to promote YouTube and other services. Basically, that's what we're doing, okay? So yeah, they give them a little license. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, guys, and I really do believe this is where I personally have the most worry for us as content creators, is how YouTube is legally protecting themselves here. Content is a responsibility of the person or entity that provides to its service. So once again, YouTube's saying, look, we're not legally responsible for the content. You're responsible, whether you're an individual creator or a business, it's your responsibility. However, YouTube is under no obligation to host or serve content. Look, YouTube has no obligation to host our videos. They don't. They have no obligation for it. And legally, you're responsible for your content. And ultimately, if they don't like the content, they can delete millions and millions of videos, and they can delete millions and millions of channels. It's up to their sole discretion. Hey, take a look. If we reasonably believe that any content is in breach of this agreement or cause harm to YouTube, our users or third parties, we may remove or take down that content in our discretion. Now, here's the thing. So YouTube will continue to delete videos and channels, and ultimately it's from their sole discretion. Like say, hey, look, if it's harming us as a platform or our users or our business model, we have the right to actually delete that. So let's.
Boy, if you don't get